We continue our look at the reopening of the U.S. border to Canadian citizens with a visit with former Source reporter and Niagara Falls native Kelly Todd. Kelly, living in Buffalo since this summer, how complicated has it been to get together with family back here in Canada?
Thanks, Mike. We've been pretty lucky because my husband and I are both Canadian citizens and our kids are American citizens but are dependents. We've been able to cross pretty frequently. So for the last year and a half, we've been able to cross, I would say probably a dozen times. Now we have to, before we had to quarantine for 2 weeks with, one set of in-laws or parents. Now we can cross, we just need to have that negative COVID test. So here in Buffalo, it's a little tricky because they ran out of the rapid tests in this area, just with so many people crossing over the border. And also if you're traveling from another part of the country and crossing at Buffalo, you might get your test here in Buffalo. And so they ran out of rapid tests a few months ago. So we just have to kind of time out those PCR tests that take a few extra days and just kind of time that out with when you're getting your test and then when you're traveling across the border. So we've been lucky, but we are ready for all of this to be over, that's for sure.
You mentioned your two children, 5-year-old Eddie, 2-year-old Annie. Eddie has to undergo those tests as well. Is he a trooper when he has to do that?
He's a true pro now. He calls it the Booger Test. And he's probably done 10 or 12 of those as well himself. So, we just kind of remind him that that's what we're doing so that we can go and see our family. That's what brought us here to Buffalo in the summer, just to be that much closer to family. So, as long as we kind of remind him that's what we're doing it for, he's happy to do it.
With the border opening up to Canadians crossing over to the U.S., I guess now your family can repay the favor crossing over to come and see you.
Yes, we are very excited to have them starting next week. We moved here to a brand new neighborhood, a brand new house. They've never seen it. They don't really know where we live. So we're excited to have them come see our area. And, our son started hockey last month. They haven't seen that. So we're pumped to have them come over and kind of be part of our life here.
What are the plans? Will you celebrate U.S. Thanksgiving with them in town?
So we actually travel back to Canada for U.S. Thanksgiving because we get so much time off. So I actually don't know if we've ever celebrated American Thanksgiving in the 8 years that we've lived here in the U.S. But we're going to be able to just, drive over the border and have American Thanksgiving with them.
From the people that you've made friends with in your new home near Buffalo, what are you hearing from them as far as the border reopening to Canadians?
Buffalo being a border town, it's almost like an extension of Buffalo, right across the border. Fort Erie, Crystal Beach, where my family is now. So many people here know Crystal Beach. Maybe they have a property there, they've got family there. And so I think people are excited, last in August to have that traffic going that way, and now next week to have people coming this way. I think it's just a great thing. Leafs Sabres this weekend, Bills games. Those are huge things for Canadians to take part of. And I'm sure that those businesses are looking forward to that.
And we've heard there's a lot of empty seats in the Sabres games because of all of those Canadian season ticket holders.
Yeah, exactly. Both of my sisters had Bills season tickets that they kind of deferred for a year. And so I think people are excited to just be able to get over, see a hockey game, see a Bills game, and take advantage of that.